many flavors of these. There's cheddar, there's cheesy on the inside, ham and the omelette inside, and cheddar as well. It's a bit more like a breakfast thing.
Products. This Black Friday, where do prices dropping mean upgrade your home shop?
Check out Curiosity Stream, like thousands of shows and films about everything from history to science.
Hello, it is another sentimental day outside in the shopping court. The time is 9:01 a.m. It's Thursday the 17th. So later today we are going to drive to I Love Bagels. At the end of yesterday, we have drove around both of the bagel restaurants, which one of them is right near the fitness center. So it's a close one. I mean, it would be a 30-minute walk to the first one that we drove, and it would be a 15-minute walk to the other one. And not both of them have the same name, actually. One of them is I Love Bagels and one of them is East Coast Bagels. Holy crap, look what's happened here. Just this group of officers. Can't believe it. Well, I'm not gonna walk through there actually. And I'm just gonna take this sidewalk whenever this light goes on. But just look at that. That's very tough. Yikes, there's still a group of these officers up here. Many people got pulled over. Many people. Just look at that group. Oh, and one of their doors, this car's door, has got broken. Can't believe it. One of these guys is actually an agriculture worker, but I just crossed this traffic light and all of a sudden I got stopped as well. Like, I didn't even do anything and all of a sudden I got stopped as well, along with all these guys. What a morning. 2 cars, one being a Tesla. I didn't get the other one, and a motorbike and myself. What a morning of action, I can say. That's the best thing I can really say about this, that it's a day of action. By the way, if you think that this tree got bent, it didn't have anything to do with last week's tree work. Like, it does look a bit bent, but the week before, there was some tree work going on inside this neighborhood and inside my neighborhood last week. So it didn't really affect any of these ones, actually. Speaking about the bagel place, yes, there is one in the fitness center, but the other one that we have investigated earlier was, so you take this uphill, right, and then you go down and you take a left from the traffic light and you get to 7-Eleven, and behind that there's I Love Bagels. Despite many of these trees having a crack, it is still another warm day outside, speaking about today. And I would have gone on summer mode for the second straight day, but I did go to the pool yesterday, if you haven't seen the video. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I did have a feeling that it was going to be cold. So I got in and I felt it from the tip of my toes. I didn't even spend longer than a minute inside. Like, I ducked a few times and then went out. And at the end of all this, I did say to myself, dear God, please don't punish me with my biggest health enemy. And just an hour later, it started to come up right to me, and I have been battling with it for a big part of yesterday night and early this morning as well. And a couple of days ago, I did say that I would go for a night swim on Friday. I'm gonna cancel it though. I'm gonna cancel it for this week, and I'll leave it to some other time that it gets warm enough. Well, there we go again. So whenever I come here next week for my night swim, I'll just get in the jacuzzi. I'll only get in the jacuzzi on a certain hour that's like Friday or Saturday, and depending on the warmth, it does though seem like it is going to be warmer than average for majority of the weather forecast. And next week Friday is one of those days. That could change though. Oh great, they're gone. Because earlier today a group of people were pulled over and I was told off. That was kind of controversial actually. While I was watching that group of people end up with the police, I came to this pedestrian traffic light. It didn't show the walk sign yet, and I already started walking. Then half a second later, it showed the walk sign, and there was another guy that was supposed to stop. Before that, I screamed at him, and Then that's when I got told off. I got told off by the cops. They made me sit down. That's what the controversy really is in the traffic. On one side, you concentrate on what is coming at you, and on the other side, when there's a problem, it's not always the other guy's fault. In that scenario, it was kind of both of our fault, but it was me who ended up getting told off by the police. And when I was told sit down, I'm like, what the hell? Didn't actually say it though, just said it in my head. That kind of exploded. But by the way, look at what's on this tree. This lizard. Hey, lizard. What up, brother? Hey. Oh, that could only last a few seconds, couldn't it? That's no problem whatsoever. Lizards are very, very sensitive. And if it was a rabbit, then he'd just probably escape, and I wouldn't even get to show his face for even half a second. Anyway, so now I gotta make it my way to Love Bagels. What a coincidence, actually. Good thing that it's a weekday. It's still within the working week. I got this ahead of us. Well, actually, 2 spaces. The one ahead is the GMC, and the other one is a Chevrolet Volt. Ah, there it is. That's our brother. Well, we have actually made it to the one near the fitness center because the other one was closed. It only works from 6 to 12, while this one's open until 3. So slightly after 2, so still got another hour. And look at that, there's many flavors of these. There's cheddar, there's cheesy onions. I don't know why it says with Z. There's cranberry and there's chocolate. Look at that. Well, there, you can see the timetable over there, just for hints. And I didn't even know what it was. Like, the other one is open from 6 to 12. That's only 6 hours, and bizarrely, it doesn't even say AM or PM on the sign. It just says 6 to 12. But it should be easy enough to tell what somebody would mean when it says 6 to 12, but at least this one suggested much better. Got a glass of apple juice. Yeah, by the way, this is exactly the same one as that in the Paris baguette. And it's good until July 8th. 2025. Taking the vibes. Yeah, I even don't know why I'm wearing long sleeves in this warm weather. Just that if I didn't have a cold, I would definitely get into summer spirit again. Well, there we go. I got mine. I got ham and the omelette inside, and cheddar as well. It's a bit more like a breakfast thing. That's why they work until an earlier hour. Oh. Now it's damn fast. It's heading, yeah, it's an MG if you're wondering, and it's heading right to where the fitness center is. It's another one of those, just like the Ford Country Squire I talked about the other day. It's very rare to see these now. I didn't even know when they had discarded these, but believe it or not, the first version of the MG had come out in 1930, almost a century old.
Wow, it worked, guys.
Rinse and Refresh removes more odor in 1 wash than the leading value detergent in 3 washes. Find it wherever you buy laundry products. This Black Friday, where do prices dropping mean upgrade your home shopping? Lowe's actually. Save big this holiday on some big home appliances, like a limited time.
When you visit Fiji, and there's no easier or better way to get there than with Fiji Airways. Your tropical paradise getaway is just 1 non-stop flight away, with round-trip fares starting at $899 from LAX or SFO. Or check out great fares to Australia and New Zealand.
Hey, it's Gabby Diaz here. Ever wish you could learn something while binge watching? Then you need to check out Curiosity Stream. Like thousands of shows and films about everything from history to science. Curiosity Stream is for people.
So just a few hours ago, I was at East Coast Bagels over there. I had a bagel almost at the size of a donut, so I actually put it in a box, and it was an omelet and ham on my first experience. And that was only my first experience at this bagel restaurant, but there is another one, although it only works during the mornings. Its working hours are very, very tight, that you don't always get the chance. So guys, I just finished my first 10 minutes. Started out with the treadmill. I always start out with the treadmill. And if you can notice, this number, it changes every time that you fill up your water bottle. That's the number of water bottles that have been filled up since it was started being used. 90,861 bottles have been filled up since this machine started working. It's easy to calculate. It's like whenever I finish one exercise, then obviously that number is gonna go up by 1. It's just gonna keep growing. That's how it works. Now I'm about to start my first jogging. Wow, the AC has come on me easily this time. Dang it, I wanted to do this. Did the wrong thing, that's why I wanted to do. And again, the air conditioning has just come on me. Well, I'm okay with that, but should I really? Because I'm still partially fighting with that cold I got yesterday after having got for the pool. But yeah, every time you fill your water up, one important reason that they actually do this is just as a precaution for disposed plastic water bottles, so they try to keep it safe. So now it's been a minute that I've been on this. I'm real hoping that it won't get even worse when I get off this due to the air conditioning going on. Yeah, still I'm hoping that I won't have to go back to the beginning of my fight with it. Wow, it is buzzing in the practice rooms right now. Never seen such an atmosphere like this before, especially if I would even come here at 5 p.m. like after dusk. It's the first time I'm seeing like as a disco air. It's so great, just incredible. So it is before sunset. The time is 4:44 p.m. Just gonna take another jog, and that will be the end for today. And I mean, you can still hear all the hopping going on. Like some people are just skipping on the rope, some people are just lifting the weights and all that. Just this looks like challenge mode actually when you hear that kind of an atmosphere. Oh yeah, challenge mode, right? Especially for those who do workout by watching next workout videos, like if you're doing push-ups or pull-ups, sit-ups, whatever. There we go, 29 seconds into my jog. There's currently Thursday and football going on. I mean, it's actually worth it though, and tomorrow we'll be back in the game for the NBA after a 4-day break. And that is a sweet finish and a sweet recovery despite this air conditioning. And now it is time, folks. Oh boy, don't I deserve some time in this spa. Just get it warm up and everything. Boy, just perfect. The perfect time to be in here right now. See you over the weekend, Lifetime Athletic, after a 30-minute workout. Check this out, by the way. It says Instavan Builds. Clearly sponsored by Instagram, actually. It's not something that works for Instagram or anything. They're even in the Instagram headquarters necessarily. But something quite important, actually. We have found out that from this weekend there is going to be another auto show, which I am really excited for. The one that we went in that period that included the end of September to beginning of October. It was for 4 days. We had been on October 21st. There is another auto show that is to start tomorrow and last until Sunday the 27th. So it's a 10-day period, and we are expected to go in the middle of that 10-day period, like Tuesday or Wednesday during the next week. Although there has been some problems with our dishwasher at home, and on Wednesday we'll get it all sorted out, but that's amongst one of the options. So Tuesday or Wednesday we'll go and we'll see what it's like. I'll make that vlog like a film, just like the one I did last time. Man, that guy in the purple truck, just wait for him though. I mean, I'm serious. This is like one of those Mission Impossible movies. This is absolutely insane. Now another one going uphill and bloody hell, man. Okay, there he goes. All these obstacles. So guys, that's going to be it for today's vlog. That's just me getting to another traffic light, heading home. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.